Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Mind Stiller. Are you listening? This is a good time to tune into nothing. Nothing but your inner self, which is also called bliss. The bliss of your inner self. And in this season of light, see, we have Christmas lights on, and we have a little orphan Christmas tree that we decorate. This is the season of light, where light is celebrated, because in ancient times this was the dark of the sun's cycle, and the winter solstice has already passed us by, and now is the time of quiet and dormancy on the earth, at least in the northern hemisphere. And we are celebrating that time of going inward. And so I hope you like to join with me for this Mind Stiller about thinking really deep inward things that we can share as a family of humanity. All of us around the world, doesn't matter what religion, what faith or no faith, what your political stance is or none, and what your culture, what your ethnicity, what your gender, what your race is, it doesn't matter. We are all together in this blended family of humankind. And that's what I'd like to celebrate in this time together, this Mind Stiller, this sacred time within our own hearts. You know, because the heart is really important. The heart is the emotional state that we are. It's metaphorically the heart, because of course the heart is the organ. But when we think about the heart being connected to our brain, that means we are in tune with our feelings, and we don't just operate from logic, because sometimes logic just doesn't make any sense for certain instances. And other times, our emotions are not trustworthy, especially if we have not done the work eliminating our hurts, our trauma, whatever baggage we were carrying around when we decided to tune into the inner bliss. But once we eliminate all the negatives, which is the trauma and the hurts and all those things, we have to go through and forgive ourselves and also the others who might have been perpetuating their karma onto ours, whatever it was. We can forgive them. That means that we don't like it, not necessarily, but we accept that it happened, and for probably a good reason. Sometimes we don't know until time reveals it. So here we are, another beautiful holiday season, soon to be 2022, and a new year, new everything, resolutions or goals. I've already done mine. My husband Carter and I do them on the winter solstice. We have throughout all our 30 years of our marriage. It's a wonderful way to celebrate a relationship. Do your own individual goals, and then have some together as a couple, and especially if you have kids. It's very helpful to work with goals. So now let's just tune into the quiet space within our hearts and send out the blissful energy that is our true nature, and send it to the world, and also send it to ourselves. If we need any more healing, if we need any more balancing, or maybe some issue you need some help with, just ask. Ask the universe to give you some help, and you will receive it. Ask the universe if you want a love in your life, and you will receive it. Ask the universe for what you think is going to be for your highest good. And if it is for your highest good, you will receive it in time. Following our breath is a good way to quiet the mind. Watch as the breath comes in through our nose. And watch as our breath leaves through our nose. Joining all that is in the immediate environment, the atmosphere, our surroundings. Breathing in and watching the breath as it leaves. Breathing in and releasing the breath. Breathing in, feel the energy of life. And breathing out, let your beautiful, blessed life force be part of all that is. This is all there is to stilling your mind. Consciously, thoughtfully, or no thoughtfully, really, no thought. Mindfully, with just the focus of your mind, watching your breath. And watching it as it releases and merges with everything. Why is the breath such a big deal? Well, it's obvious. Because without breath, we are not alive. And breath is the bridge between our lower self and our higher self. Once we have the awareness that the breath is instrumental in everything, and we focus, and we learn to focus, and we practice focusing on the breath, we do still the thoughts in our ever constantly moving mind. It just happens on its own. Watching the breath come in and releasing the breath at your own pace. Even in the midst of a busy day, you can do this whenever you wish. I've just been putting together a big Christmas celebration, and I have literally just sat down to still my mind with you. No big preparations. Yes, I struck the gong, but that's always a nice kind of announcement. But I'm stilling my mind, and I'm not thinking about recipes or guests coming or presents. I am thinking about the presence of consciousness. I am focused on the presence of bliss. I am very much in tune with each breath that is taking me deeper and deeper into that blissful state that is ours. Not just special people, but every single person alive can tap this inner bliss if they wish to. That is the secret. Do you want to? Because if you want to, you're halfway there. Focusing on the breath for as little or as long as you have. And I send my blessings to each and every one of you.